What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is CringeyJesse, and this is Formula 1 Manager 23, round number 6, as we head into the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. It's in 11 days. Real quick, we are going to go look at the car, and I do believe it is time to start a research on the rear wing. Yes, sir. We're going to put in all them hours. We're going to put in all them tunnel hours. We're going to put them all in. Yes, yes, yes. And then real quickly, we're going to, I think that one helps. We're going to look at the grid. This one. This one. Oh. It's not doing anything. Oh, we're doing a research. That is why. That is why. I remember looking at this. No, I don't want to do research. I want to do a design. Rear wing design. Yes, there we go. There we go. Those are the numbers I was looking for. We're going to do all of this here. As you can tell, the intro is a little different. I used to take screenshots of the beginning and skip right into... Ooh, but that DRS effectiveness went up plus a 9. I think we're going to keep that one, yes. Oh, nope, everything went down. We're going to do that one. No, sir. No, sir. Plus 1 on high speed. Nope, we're going to do the plus 1, plus 7. I'm still okay with that. Airflow sensitivity. Plus 6, plus 4. But down 1 on the medium speed. We don't want that. I don't want that. So, there's that. We're going to put in all of those. And we are going to do an intense. So from 10th to 3rd, I love that. Oh, car 2 is going to be about even, but better. Total extra weight, yes sir. I like that. I like that. So I'm gonna be able to show y'all a little bit more with this way if I decide to keep this on 29 days. Let's go back in here real quick. 29 is right after Barcelona and right before Montreal, so we should have it for the Canadian Grand Prix, because I will just emergency that one if I have the funds, as you can see down there. Alright, so drivers, as we know, Pierre Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Sophia Flores is still there, and she's still the main goal here. She's still the main goal. Fernando Alonso has been doing a lot better than Pierre Gasly, I think we're going to renew his contract for sure. Speaking of renewing things, let's go ahead and swap that out. Anything low? Suspension and chassis. Do I have anything in the manufacturer? I do. Suspension and chassis. Alright, so with that, I think it is time to go into qualifying. Here comes Alonso. His lap is better. He goes up to 11th. Gasly. Gasly! Oh, what a toe from Alonso. Okay. Was not expecting that. Yeah, they're way too far apart. There's no toe from Alonso at all as he comes across the line. No improvement on his time. Oh, did I send out Gasly first? I think I sent out Gasly first. Alonso still has a chance. So no, that means I sent out Alonso first. I don't know what I'm thinking. Gasly, unfortunately, will be out this round. Where is... Oh, he's coming up to the line. Let's see what Lance Stroll can do. So he comes across the line to improve to 11th. He's still out of this race. Green, yellow, looking like a Packer at the moment as he comes across the finish line. Can't... Oh, no. No. Come on, Norris. What are you about to do? Oh, Norris is about to embarrass us. We're about to start P10. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
This is it. The Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Okay, so P13 Gasly, P10 Alonso. I'm not sure how this race is going to go, just because of the stints that we are using. However, Alonso fighting with Sainz for P9. There's a yellow flag all. Oh, oh, oh! Did you see that in the back? I don't know who that was, but we're about to rewatch it. Alonso up to 8, Gasly up to 11. Gasly wasn't in it. He's still racing. Who was it? Kevin Magnussen. Oh, Kevin Magnussen went off, came back on, hit. I'm assuming Stroll and a McLaren.
And for the crew watching on in the garage.
I couldn't tell you which McLaren it was, but he hit somebody. I'm assuming Ocon since he's back there. That was wild. Because this is one of those tracks where we don't really have the option for 3 stints and to push. However, we can hope for a safety car near the end of one, hopefully our second stint, so that we can put on some fresh tires. But that's the hope. Gasly getting in front of Ocon though, up to P10. Both of our drivers in the points. Now hoping they can hold on to it. Coming down to turn number 1, it looks like Alonso wants the inside. Now he's on the outside. Yellow flag, virtual safety car. So that is going to help us out with a couple of things, as we are going to go ahead and put ourselves on the conservative side of everything. And we're going to sit back and we're going to wait. Here's Mick Schumacher now, coming around the last 2 turns and into the wall. And I do believe that means he is out. I would push. There's another yellow flag. Car has spun, and it's Lando Norris, which is going to put Alonso up into P8, Gasly into P9. Get out, Alonso. Oh, he held him up. He held up Gasly. That's not good. Gasly had a great pit time. Alonso, though. Ooh, that was close. That was definitely close coming out of the pit lane. There it is, 12th. And about 4.5 seconds later, 13th. Oh my Jesus, Gasly. Get faster. 5.5 seconds now, brother? Brother. Sainz already in front of Tsunoda. We're of DRS, but so is Ricciardo and Tsunoda. So we'll see who's faster coming down this road here. As it looks like Alonso's already side by side. Nope. He tried to be side by side. Going around the outside of turn 1, inside of turn 2. He's going to have that one stuck behind Yuki Tsunoda. What is he going to do? He got Ricciardo, but Yuki Tsunoda right in front of him. Oh, he tried to pull out to the outside. Now in the inside, there goes Alonso. Up and around Yuki Tsunoda for P10. Back in the points for Alonso. The fastest lap. It looks like it's going to Hamilton. It's going to Sergio Perez. Hamilton's P4. I don't know what I was reading. I'm sorry. The new fastest lap going to Carlos Sainz. No DRS for Alonso. There goes Gasly in front of Bottas and Ricciardo. It's not possible anymore. It's not possible. Alright, we got the fastest lap. Love to see it. But also while getting the fastest lap, we're catching up to Sainz. Looks like we're in front of him. We're in front of Sainz and Hamilton. So we are doing fantastic. Fernando Alonso all the way out of DRS range. Pierre Gasly, can he get in front of Norris as well? Pierre Gasly can get in front of Norris. And Norris is still well inside that pit lane, so That's good for Gasly. I don't see Gasly in danger right now of anything. Can we do... Oh, we did it before the DRS zone. Dang it. You wasn't supposed to do it that early, Alonso. Jeez. You just lost out on DRS. Oh, no, you didn't. You did perfect timing. Alonso, I love you. You're going to be right there with Leclerc, getting in front of Leclerc, top 4. I mean, you don't have the freshest tires. You're at 86%, which isn't bad. It's not like you're going to lose out on anything. But it's also not the best. Newer than Sainz. Very possible as we coming down here to turn 1. George Russell trying to get his spot back. Will he do it? It looks like he shall. So back into P5 for Alonso here on lap 34. However, it's going to be DRS, Leclerc, Alonso, Albon. All of us racing down to turn 1. And it's going to be Charles Leclerc who takes P5 away from Alonso. Which means we're no longer fighting Albon until after Leclerc gets in front of him. ERS. Let's go Alonso. Let's go Alonso. Get in front of Albon. Get in front of Albon. Side by side with Albon. Here on lap 52. Doesn't even need any push into turn 1 because he's got it. We're going to leave that on actually. And it looks, oh, they're still side by side. This is wild and crazy, and I don't like it because it's a lot of side by side. I love the close action, but if one wrong move can put our highest point scorer out of the race, and I don't want that. Alexander Albon completing the pass near the end of the lap, which is very unfortunate for him because he forgot about the DRS zone, as it will be Fernando Alonso with the DRS. Flap is going to open up and we're going to cross the line with 3 laps to go here. Will he make a move? He's looking up the inside. Side by side with Alexander Albon of the Aston Martin down into turn 1. Still side by side coming out of turn 2 and 3. I really need to count these. Line 4. 5, still side by side. Inside on the turn 6. I really need to count these because I know I called that turn 5 for like the past couple of laps. I know I have. But it's cool. Norris is gaining on Gasly, but not by, he's not going to get to Gasly. Gasly is 100% fine. Gasly is going to make it. And DRS, ERS still conserving. I want that to be green as we look up the inside there of Alexander Albon. And we're going to have P5 before we even get to turn 1. So we're going to put that back on neutral. Fourth, Alonso coming around the last turn, racing towards the finish line. He will get P5 here in Imola, followed by Albon and Sainz. That was a good one. Hamilton coming across the line for P8. P9, Pierre Gasly coming around the last turn of the track. He's going to cross the line at P9. And then Lando Norris. He's going to get P10. Your teammate, why don't you? Dang.
What a masterclass drive from Pierre Gasly today.
I tell you what, they had to work hard for those points today. What a phenomenal achievement that is.
That makes it all worth it, doesn't it? Seeing your team ready to share the celebrations.
And that, my friends, is the end of the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, Imola, as I have heard it called more often, and is easier to say. Max Verstappen taking the win here. George Russell moving up 5 spots for P2. Sergio Perez, P3, that is your podium. Charles Leclerc gets P4 and the fastest lap, so he will get an extra point there. Fernando Alonso moving up 5 spots from P10 to P5. Alexander Albon dropping down to P6. Carlos Sainz moving up to P7. Lewis Hamilton dropping down to P8. Pierre Gasly, P9. 2 in the top 10 once again. I love to see it. Lando Norris getting the 10th spot. Then you have Oscar Piastri, Zhou Guanyu, Esteban Ocon, Yuki Tsunoda, Theo Pourchaire, Valtteri Bottas, Kevin Magnussen, Lance Stroll, Daniel Ricciardo, and Mick Schumacher. Moving on to the drivers' standings, Max Verstappen still in the lead with 137 points. Sergio Perez in second with 104 points. Fernando Alonso, P3 with 72 points. Charles Leclerc moving up 1 spot to P4. George Russell moving up 2 spots to P5. Carlos Sainz dropping 2 spots to P6. Lewis Hamilton dropping 1 spot to P7. Alexander Albon still P8. Lance Stroll still P9. Pierre Gasly moving up into the top 10 this week with 16 points. Then you have Esteban Ocon, Yuki Tsunoda, Lando Norris, Valtteri Bottas, and then your non-point scorers as of yet. We have Kevin Magnussen, Oscar Piastri, who moves up 1 spot, and Mick Schumacher, who drops 1 spot. Zhou Guanyu, who moves up 2 spots, Theo Pourchaire, and Daniel Ricciardo, who drops 2 spots. Moving on to the constructors, Red Bull still in the lead. We finally have a couple of teams now with double points or triple points, but Red Bull with 241 points is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. You gotta. They haven't even won all of them, because Fernando won Azerbaijan. I can't remember who 2 and 3 was. I think Verstappen was 2. Anyway, Ferrari moving up 1 spot to P2 with 121 points. Mercedes dropping down a spot to P3 with 106 points. Haas staying in P4 with 88 points. That's a better distance in between, getting further in front of Aston Martin. However, we got to catch up to Mercedes. I mean, they're the next one. Anyway, P6, McLaren with 19 points. Williams is 7th with 8 points. Alfa Romeo in 8th with 3 points. Alpine in 9th with 0 points. And AlphaTauri in 10th with 0 points. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the Imola Grand Prix. Up next is Monaco. It is Monaco. And looking at the calendar, we have... I don't think we have anything... We do. Oh, wait, never mind. I lied. Monaco's up next. But all the way down there, the 27th, the rear wing will be complete. So we got Monaco. We've got the Spanish Grand Prix. And then we have Canada. So 2 more races without it. And then we will have the rear wing. And hopefully, that will put us more in the fight. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is a new way of doing the video for me. And I know y'all have heard like 3 different versions of me. The intro was... It was recorded like Wednesday. And then something went down. I had to go for a couple of days. I got back to it today after work. You know, it was after work. I'm gonna wait. But I wasn't thinking about time. And the Australian Grand Prix started at midnight my time. So then after the Australian Grand Prix, I came back. So now y'all got like 3 different versions of me. Y'all got like a well rested, a somewhat exhausted, and then, bro, I just watched a whole F1 race. Then I came up here to finish this. So anyway, sorry about that. It's a new way of doing it, because instead of doing like, you know, the screenshots and the voiceovers, I did it as it played out. So you got live reactions. So I feel like the live reaction's better. I just don't know how it's going to sound yet. So I can't wait to see how that turns out. Either way, if you like the video, please like the video. It just boosts my confidence. Really, that's all it really does. If you can't wait for the next race, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to put these out as often as possible, and sometimes I feel like I'm taking a really long time, and I'm sorry. I do promise that you will get 2 2 videos, this one and another one, within 48 hours. I promise. After that, I don't know because I'm going back to work. Anyway, so yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you can't wait for the next one. And until next time, I can't wait to see you. Come back.